Okay, gates and fences are beyond the scope of this inspection. All right, but this gate latch doesn't work. That's why we have a lock here. We're on the southwest corner of the home. We're going around counterclockwise. The roof is a recent installation. This is a recent installation. I understand that rain gutters are going to show up. I don't know where they're all going to go. At this time, we do not have any water diversions over the condensing units. This is the primary bedroom, suite, bathroom window ledge, and we do not have enough pitch to run the water off of it. Let's just kind of look at this here a little bit. Let's see, utilities. Level. See how quick I got into that? And so we do not have at least 2 degrees of pitch difference on the window ledge. So that's kind of good to know. Where do termites live? In the ground. What do they eat? Dead wood. What's wood mulch? Dead wood on the ground. It's called a clue. Anytime you have this, that's conducive to wood destroying insects. Now over here I can tell that we've got post-tension slab foundation. We've got a post-tension slab foundation. There's a couple different types of post-tension, but I don't know which one it is, but we do know that we've got a monolithic pour post-tension slab. These are called control joints. Some people call them expansion joints. Call them what you will. But when you have a long wall like this, well, we're in North Texas. It's going to move. And just like we have the lines in the streets. Okay? We don't want our streets all crumbling up. We don't want our walls all crumbling up. So we put these control joints in there. Now the sealant gets dry after a while, and it starts separating and pulling between the bricks. Okay? So about every year or so, I need to come in and cut some of this out and reseal it. And it looks like, see, this has happened. See the 2 different colors? Somebody's come in here and done a little bit of resealing. And we're going to need to continue to do that, because we're going to have some movement. Let's see. There you are. Primary bedroom suite. Right here, we got some vertical cracks through the brick and mortar. Get this up here. Primary cracks, excuse me. We got vertical cracks through the brick and mortar on the east side of the primary bedroom suite. Moving on along here, we got some high foliage. Termites love this. Carpenter ants love this. All this foliage is too close to the house. Another thing that happens is this is brick, and brick is designed to breathe. Brick is designed to breathe, alright? And when the bushes are too close to the house like this, the water that gets in behind the brick, it doesn't evaporate like it should. So it's a moisture issue for the walls. It's conducive to wood destroying insects. Primary bedroom east bay window frame separating from the brickwork. Yeah. We can take a picture of that, can't we? Take a picture of that. There we go. That's our method. We're moving on along. Anytime that the roof rake edge is perpendicular to a wall, there should be kick-out flashing right there. We don't have that. It's coming on along. I'm going to move over here. We got some switches and stuff. Got any electricity in here? Inquiring minds want to know. I just tripped the GFCI. GFCI, that's a good thing. This pergola is on 4 posts. Posts are not supposed to be spaced further apart than 8 feet unless it was engineered. You see how large these posts are? I'm just going to have to go with how this is professionally. It looks like it was good in workmanlike manner. Looks like it was professionally installed. Engineering is beyond my scope. I'm not really worried about the 8 foot rule. Moving on along, we got high soil over here. Wood mulch, termites, remember that. Coming on along. Did I? Yes, I did. I think I remember it now. That's how I remember things sometimes, is doing them twice. Moving on along. What are you? Oh, it's some kind of a light switch. No? It doesn't really go to anything. Okay. These steps are not dimensionally uniform, so they might be a trip hazard.
And it's the horizontal cracks that you worry about, not so much the vertical, and it depends on where it is. So he'll check on that.
This barely latches.
He'll measure it. We have cracks. Our house is brand new, built in 2021.
This is called a shrinkage crack. Some people call them corner pops. Call them what you will. That's conducive to wood destroying insects. Termites can crawl up in there. And if that falls out, it's what's holding your brick. It's what's holding your brick. But
so it expands, it contracts, it expands, it contracts.
I'm sure he's architectural.
So what's happening here is that we've got an upper layer on our garage floor. And when I can see that they've reinforced this and it's breaking out here. Now, when I'm with flat work, I've got some guidelines that I use to help me render an opinion about the performance of the flat work, and one of them is the crack wider at the outside perimeter or narrower? And if these cracks are wider, then that's not a good thing. If the cracks are wider than 1/8 of an inch, then that's another ding. If they're wider than 1/8 of an inch in more than one location, then that's another ding. And then the fourth one is, are the cracks in plane? And they feel like they're in plane, so at least you got something's going on. So the cracks are in plane, but they miss it. They're kind of short on a couple of guidelines. You want to make sure that your vehicle can fit in here. This is kind of short. I'm a short guy. You want to make sure. Thank you. Now I'm kind of torn here. I'm at my wit's end. Brick is allowed to overhang